We on, girl, because we ready.
And we are ready.
To the Brunch Beauty Life podcast. I am your host, Connie.
And I am Ashley. So nice to see you guys again.
Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and share.
Down below. Mm-hmm. And also don't forget to submit your emails and just whatever comments, good words. Thank you so much. I also did see and was shout out by Marie Ash, who is
Marie
also
Ash.
Ashley Hall. Thank you so much for the comments and things that we received. We are beyond thankful, grateful, and blessed for everyone that continues to tune in and watch us and see us grow in these roles that we're in with this podcast. So Thank you. We want more comments. We want more emails.
More and more and more.
And more, because we're not leaving.
We're not. This may be our season 2 finale.
Yes.
But it is not the end, because season 3 is about to start recording next up.
Exactly. We never stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop.
At all.
At all.
For the haters in the back.
Period. Oh, goodness. So on this season finale, we're just going to kick back, relax, and chill.
And wrap up. And also
we have to do
celebrate
a toast.
and toast. Because we are finishing out season 2.
Season 2.
So cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, with the wrap up of season 2, we're just going to, keep it
Real.
a buck with y'all and ask each other questions and wrap up this experience and also the second season and ask each other some questions, and nothing is off limits.
I don't know. Are we ready for that? Nothing is off limits.
Nothing is off limits. So, I'm going to sip to that.
Delish.
So, Consuela.
Yes, Rizzy Rose.
Everything's fair game.
What you got?
I don't even have no question right now. We also going to have Shar ask us questions too. We'll reiterate and say his question.
What you got for me? What you got?
I really don't have.
Great.
I feel bad because I know her so much and so well that I don't have a question.
Well,
you know what? You know what I do?
Oh, okay.
Okay. What has been your favorite episode thus far?
All of them, but are we talking about from season 1 and 2, or just season 2?
Okay, we can do season 1 and then season 2.
Okay.
And they might just blend together.
I'm about to say they might blend together. I gotta think we done recorded so many episodes. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Which episode? What season? Okay. The intentions.
Okay.
Setting your intentions to contracts.
Okay, terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions.
So make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah.
Yes. So why is that your favorite?
Because I've learned.
Okay, what have you learned?
From that episode up until present day now, I need to do better with setting my terms and conditions.
Okay. What does that look like?
Asking the unknown questions, which I think is like the hardest part, because I think you go into things based off what you've experienced, right? And so you maybe ask questions based off what you experience, but you don't ask the unknown questions that you have yet to experience, because you wouldn't know to ask those questions because you haven't experienced it yet.
So is that in terms of a relationship? Are you in a relationship, Connie?
I think it's in terms of both. I think it's in terms of both work life, as well as relationships, because every topic that we've had has been able to relate both business, life, personal, relationships,
And that's intentional.
And that is intentional. That is what we do. Because usually how we do one area in life affects all areas. So how we operate in this area, it usually kind of shifts and manifests over into other areas.
Yes.
So when I say that, I say it like in general.
Yes, and then one thing is off. That's what I've learned. That's what I learned when I was setting my boundaries. if something is off in a boundary in one aspect of your life, it will reflect in all the aspects of your life if the boundary is off and not corrected. So when I went through and established from a wonderful therapist who made me do this worksheet at home, and she was like, well, take this home and do this. And I came back and she was like, so what did you receive from the worksheet? I said, I don't have no boundaries. And so when I started working on my boundaries, I noticed that if there was a boundary that was off, it was also off in multiple areas of my life. And that I had to be consistent and fix them across all areas. So that's right.
All right. And then for season 2, I would have to say my favorite episode for that was, of course, our first episode when we brought Trinity Chats into the building.
Yes.
And
their book is out.
Their book is out.
On Amazon.
Yes, so make sure y'all get it.
Get it.
Okay, and go follow them on social media.
Yes.
Support them, because these are 2 Black beautiful sisters out here that's doing it, and I'm proud because I believe for both of them it was their first book. So just watching their journey of the idea, and then the idea, I believe it may have even been a prophecy, so something that started up here and now is executed to where it's tangible in your hands. I think that's beautiful. So
yes. I think that's also beautiful because they are Black women who are authors. We love to see Black women achieve and grow and do things. Black people in general as well. And also I'm in a Bible study group. Shout out Kat and Sharia. And I plan on getting them a copy as well, because as we are going through our Bible study, we're always looking for different things to keep us motivated and inspired. And I love anything that is God-centered, because I do believe in Him.
all right.
Even though I don't behave well all the time. He know me.
He know your heart.
He know my heart.
He know your intentions is pure.
Okay, those are episodes.
Yes. So for you, my question for you is, from season 1, from the start up until now, what has been your biggest challenge?
You mean in life?
Well,
Or doing this?
in conjunction with both, because, Brunch Beauty Life, that's what it's about. We working, we doing the whole beauty industry. We have our life. We're coming in here, and somehow we manage through it all to still show up for ourselves, for each other, and make this happen. So, what would be your biggest challenge that you may have overcome during this time?
My biggest challenge was facing adversity. I feel like I'm in a state of facing adversity for the past 2 years. And I definitely felt it last year. My word for last year was growth. And you do not get to decide how God chooses to grow you. And
Ain't that the truth?
and so I felt like last year was a lot. I faced a lot of adversity in my business. I faced adversity in my friendships. I faced adversity in my relationships. And I will say that I'm proud of myself that I did grow and rise to the occasion of each one. A lot of adversity, even with being able to come and record because of my schedule and having new stylists in my building and everything, just really getting the understanding of how to compartmentalize and how to make something happen if I want it to happen. I already knew I had that about myself,
Right.
But I really feel like I really got it together of knowing what's important to me and how to make that happen if I want it to happen. And this is important to me. I actually love it.
Yes.
I love the fact that I'm different and things are different from season 1 to season 2. I see myself more comfortable and more just showing more and more of myself. So those are the challenges I faced, different musical chairs in my business, really being innovative and thinking about the future and what things I want to keep in my future were a lot of the challenges. And I feel like I faced them head on. I really grew. And I know that the way I handle things were not the way that I would have handled them before. So
Growth.
I'm proud of myself. Growth.
Give you claps to that.
Thank you, boo. Okay, so let's see. My question would be, how are you really? Because you went through a lot last year, especially with the end of the year.
True.
And I think a lot of times people don't really ask, how are you? So how are you really? And how is your heart right now?
Don't be trying to make me tear up.
I'm not trying to make you tear up.
How am I really? I mean, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I'm good. I can't say that I'm great. And then like I can't say that everything is like peaches and cream. So because of everything that I went through last year and everything that I'm going through so far in this year, you know, I've named this year 2024 word. You know, like my goal and my focus for this year is just about moving forward. You know, you can't change the past. You know, what's done is done. All you got to do is just cope with it the best way that you can. And, you know, and continue to just move forward, right? So, you know, I have my moments where I'm there, but I still have my moments where I'm like mentally checked out. And, you know, maybe even like a little low-key depressed, you know, because it is nothing to go home and just want to just be in the bed for the rest of the day, you know. And I know that's not a good thing or a good way to be. And, you know, that's a habit that can form and manifest really quickly into not the positive direction. So, you know, I've been telling myself, like, okay, got to get back to being me, you know, get back on my workout regimen and just do things that make me feel good, do things that give me energy. You know, my patience has been thin. I've been irritated. I've been emotional. Like, it's just been like, you know, all over the place, like ups and downs. So, you know, I think we get caught up in wearing this mask as far as being strong black woman, power to the people, right? Because then, you know, you leave all the BS behind when you step into the salon. It's like, okay, got to be boss mode. Really, like, my time of peace is when I am asleep. Because honestly, when I wake up, I maybe have like 20, 30 minutes to myself. And then I got to go into mommy mode. So, you know, got to put on the face of mommy mode. Then once they get to school, I might have a few minutes to myself, 10, 15 minutes, you know, on the way to work. And then once I get to work, it's like, okay, boss mode, you know. So you're wearing, you seen the commercials, the little like depression commercials where they wear the smile.
Yes.
Like they got the little mask and they got the smile, but really, you know, behind the mask it's like, no, I'm not okay. Yeah. So I would say in this moment, that's where I'm at.
Well, I have two things for that. As someone who has dealt with depression, I will tell you to honor yourself in that moment and give yourself grace.
Absolutely.
Because I think a lot of times, a lot of the things that were with my depression is because I was keeping things inside. And my therapist at the time, she was telling me, you know, you have so much that you're holding in, and you've just spent maybe 3 or 4 sessions just finally getting things out, and you've been feeling better. So she was like, sometimes just go ahead and embrace those moments and be honest and vulnerable and tell people, well, no, I'm not okay. I'm not okay at this moment. And honor yourself by doing that. And I realized that I was dishonoring myself because I was like pushing it down, black woman style. I'm going to be okay. Today I woke up and I want to just not go nowhere, but I'm going to be okay. But I will say for my birthday week, I did not do anything. I didn't go anywhere. And it was the best thing that I needed to just rest and not do anything. And it didn't feel like depression. It just felt like I needed rest. So I will say honor yourself and give yourself grace in this time. And also in the famous words of Meg from her song Anxiety, bad bitches have bad days too.
Okay. What? Say it again.
Bad bitches have had bad days too.
What?
Okay. So keep that in mind, you know, because you are bad. Boo. Okay. But we all have a day.
Absolutely.
And don't shy away from your days.
All right. Yay. So now speaking of your birthday, because if y'all recall in season 1, we started off about a hot girl summer, you know, and if
scratched real fast.
But as you've been watching every episode, because I know that you've been watching every episode, we have talked about Ashley coming into her grand 40.
Yes.
And now the grand 40 is here.
Yes. I'm 40, y'all. Don't look it.
And let that wisdom shine through. Stop talking about it.
It would be fine if I didn't feel like the strong accumulation of them that have grown in a nice patch. It would be, I felt like some of it was due to people. And I feel like I could name the grays.
I know, I
For
got
the people.
look, I got one. I know y'all can't see it, but I got one right here in my temple, and I named it Serve. Because I swear I did not have a gray strand until we opened up our second location called Serve. I was like, I looked in the mirror, I was trying to pull it out. I was like, oh, I got a little piece of lint in my hair. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this ain't lint. This is a strand coming from thy root.
A platinum highlight.
I told Tika, I said, girl, I said, Serve and gave me my first gray strand.
Yes. I would be fine with the gray if I didn't feel as though some people's names wasn't on the grays. But outside of that, 40 is different, y'all. 40 actually don't have time for y'all and y'all shenanigans.
Listen, y'all should have heard her. Y'all should have heard her earlier. Every time before the show, you should have heard her. This 40-year-old Ashley is raw and uncensored, uncut, raw diggity.
Yeah, I'm not waiting until 60 to say what I want to say now. I'm saying it now.
Okay, so what that mean? Do we want to kind of let them know what's in store or what's to come?
I mean, if you want to check out the VBL vent session that we about to have,
okay.
I don't know. It's not for the faint of heart, and don't feel that shots are fired. Everything I'm saying is gender neutral, and anybody can get it, and everyone will get it. But 40-year-old Ashley is very secure, confident, and happy with myself. I feel like I know myself fully now, like really know me through my core. I was telling one of my best friends that, God provides clarity. Everything that he does is clear. And if there's anything of confusion, that's not his work. I was able to sit and look at my life and be like, a lot of the things in my life, career, family, relationships, friendships, are very clear. I don't have any confusing spots. And so I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with knowing that God is showing himself in my life, but also that I have clarity for the first time ever in my adult life. I am clear. And with that clarity, I'm trying to let y'all live.
But we about to let the chihuahua loose, okay?
I'm trying to let y'all live.
But the chihuahua is coming loose.
I am trying to be my elevated grown self.
The chihuahua is coming loose.
But 40-year-old Ashley does not have the time to be dealing with the BS. 40-year-old Ashley does not have the time to do the back and forth. I'm walking away Viola Davis style with the jacket and the purse and walking away, and you prefer that because if you push me in another direction, on that. 100% on that.
For sure.
Because, I'm protecting me and mine, and me and mine is me. And I'm not going to defend myself from people anymore. I don't have to defend me, but I'm also going to check you as respectfully as I possibly can.
Respectfully so.
So know when you run up on me, I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Okay? Do not. Make sure that you're coming correct. I don't have time for confusion. I only have time for clarity. So I will say that everything that I was nervous about being 40 with are all the great things about being 40.
I love it. I toasted that. I don't got too much left up in here. I got like a little
bottle back there, girl.
I know.
But everything that I was nervous about are all the best things about it. I'm just more defined in who I am, what I want, and how I want my life to look.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
I love it. Nice.
Clear. But watch yourselves out there.
Who let the dogs out?
See, your bark is cute. Mine is like that's what
I was trying to keep it nice, but I mean, you know.
No, because
only
right
the
now
chihuahua.
people are getting that. Like, I'm.
Do it again. Do it again. One more time. Can you get a close up on that? Do it again. We did a close up.
No, I don't want a close up.
Yes, we did a close up.
It's hot in here. It's the champagne. And Sean turned on the heat for us. Finally, he had us freezing in here.
That's funny.
Well, we ain't gonna talk bad about Shar. We love Shar. He's been awesome. Shar, do you have a question for us?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
So, with the episodes and getting to season 3 and everybody watching, has anybody kind of reached out or said anything about, hey, was you talking about me?
No, I haven't had anybody reach out to be like, am I talking about them? But hit dogs will holler. They know I'm talking about them. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to continue. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know who you are. You know what you did. And per the last episode that we just recorded, I know some hit dogs going to get hollered at. Mm-hmm. And I meant it.
Mm. I've had some people say, I kind of felt some type of way about that, like, but they say when you scrolling, if you feel some type of way about it, it might be for you. If you feel offended by something, then it could, obviously somewhere you may technically relate to it, but at the end of the day, these are our real uncut experiences, things that we have been through, and for many, many years, which is also going to lead us into our BBL Uncut, the raw, uncensored. For many, many years, I have been like compiling like a kind of like event book, whatever you want to call it, because there be things that piss you off. I have so many things that has pissed me off in this industry. But of course, you can't unleash that. You have to be professional. Yes. The most dangerous person is the person that has to be professional 365, 66 days out the year. We need an outlet.
Yes.
We need an outlet because you can't, you have to handle things in a professional manner, especially, in these days with social media. People be so quick to just take it to the book, take it to the gram, take it to TikTok, take it to Google, Yelp, and all of that other stuff.
Bet you won't say it to my face.
No, they usually don't.
But you won't say it.
But, this is, I think this is good for us because we do need that, need that outlet. And so, I'm sorry, but not really, if my experiences affect you because, you were involved in them. It's my experience. It's my truth in that moment. So I'm not going to just hide my truth in that moment. Like, it's true. If I felt this type of way, this is how I really felt.
Exactly. And meant it and stand on it. I've had somebody make a comment about the feminine energy once, but it actually wasn't a bad one.
Okay.
They were like, oh my God, everybody has a feminine energy thing. I'm so tired of people telling us how to be feminine. Mm-hmm. But they said, actually, when I watched it, like they said, like title read, they were like, oh gosh.
Another feminine energy.
But actually watching it, they were like, oh no, it was different. It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the
rhetoric,
the typical
of what's been out there. So I mean, it was, I get it, but it was positive. I'm here for the positive and the negative.
Yeah, we're here for it all, baby.
I know people are not going to like everything that is said. I know that they're not going to be cool with everything. And some of them might not be cool with me using them as an example. But
it's your truth.
You
and
shouldn't have did it. If it was wrong, you should have did it.
But did you do it though?
Exactly.
But did you do it?
Yes, they did. You did it. So you don't get to choose what someone has to share. And I say that also, if you're scared of what's said on this podcast, you need to be very scared for the books that's coming.
The tell-all?
The tell-all. Y'all know who y'all. Don't play with me.
As I pop my hair. I know y'all keep looking at all this beautiful sister lots. Let me just do it one good time for you because I know from season 1, in the first episode, my hair was a little shorter. But I got this 2-year drop about to happen, and I'm feeling myself.
And also, let's talk about the fact that Connie done changed that color 50, 11 times. 5011. Okay? 5011. If we did just a snippet on her hair color changes alone, it'd be an episode.
It would be. It would be. You know, my hair is my release, you know, and sometimes it'd be like a stress factor. Sometimes I get stressed out. I'm like, you know, I'm about to color my hair. You know, purple, red, whatever.
Maybe it reflects how you feel.
It do. Sometimes it really do. You know, I got to do something. So sometimes I just take it out on my hair and then it be quote unquote the bomb.
Yes. I do have a question. So what do you feel like has been your biggest change from season 1 to season 2?
I'll get it more comfortable because, you know, I was camera shy.
It never appeared that way.
You know, I'd be nervous or whatever. But now it's like, okay, it's time to do this.
I have to.
So now I think my challenge too would be working on this presence in public. Because, you know, in public, I still be quiet. You know, I'd be very, like, if you ever see me outside, I'm usually very chilled. I'm very reserved. Like, I don't really say too much, you know, so.
I work on being, like, approachable. Because I'm still working on that from feminine energy part 1 and 2. I'm working on being approachable because, you know, if I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. Mm-hmm. I don't, you know, I've been very comfortable with me. Mm-hmm. So that's what I've been working on. Mm-hmm. Mine is also, like, I edit. Y'all don't get to hear nearly half the things that I really want to say, and making sure I keep myself
censored
very much so. So that has been one of my things.
Mm-hmm. So what are you looking forward to for season 3 and beyond? Because it is a beyond.
Season 3, I'm looking forward to, oh my gosh, I would love to do a live event. Okay. Like where we actually have brunch. Mm-hmm. And it's done live, starting off here in Charlotte till, you know, we're more nationwide and more internationally known.
The microphone. Mm-hmm.
But having a live event to really be able to meet other beautiful, awesome, amazing Black and different colored people. And just be in that space to, you know, meet people and hear their thoughts and perspective on the things that we talk about in person. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking forward to us continuing growing and really just evolving with this. I see it continuing to grow. Mm-hmm. I'm excited about what we have to look forward to, but that would be for me. Okay. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm definitely looking forward for like, you know, just the live events where we've talked about it and pondered it. So we are going to do it. It's just a matter of us actually being live and being able to see the comments to be able to, you know, respond at the same time. So once we figure that out, then we'll definitely start doing the live. But I'm definitely looking forward to actually doing the Brunch Beauty Life podcast in person, you know, with a group of sophisticated women. Mm-hmm. Sophisticated women that are, and men, because it's not necessarily just about the women, because, you know, the barbers, so we calling out to all the barbers, estheticians, makeup artists, nail technicians, you know, anything in the cosmetic.
Or any entrepreneurial.
Yeah, and entrepreneur.
Industry. Mm-hmm. Because I think that we face a lot of the same issues. Mm-hmm. We just don't.
You just got to tweak it a little bit.
Tweak it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So definitely doing that in person, I think, would be really, really dope. Yes. And we speaking that into existence because that's what it's going to be. Pow, pow.
Bang, bang. Mm-hmm. But yes, I've enjoyed it. And I've enjoyed having this experience with you.
I appreciate you.
I remember we talked about it, or even when I thought about it, I was always like, I want to have a podcast. But I wouldn't want to do this by myself. I don't want to sit here at a microphone and just talk like endlessly to whoever is out there. I didn't want to just sit there and do that. And I remember you came to me and was like, I want to do a podcast. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do one too. And she was like, I think we should do it together.
And we did.
I was like, yeah.
And we did.
So This has been awesome. It's been a great experience. You are a great friend. I feel like it just makes us closer because we spend more time and we talk more. And
we like each other for real.
And all that. Yes, I love her.
We real friends.
We real friends. And I've just enjoyed this whole experience. And I like to show and see how my hair might have changed a little bit.
I mean, because it's long. You got that drop, too. She got that drop. She got that drop. And we hope you all have enjoyed watching us, listening to us. We hope that you have learned something or, be able to, listen and say, you know what, I can apply that, or I know someone that would benefit from hearing them.
Yes.
We appreciate that, for real. Like, the love that y'all have shown us thus far is real and it's appreciated. So, of course, we always have to send our thanks and appreciation to you guys.
Yes. I want to send a major thanks and appreciation to my family, my mom and my aunties that watch and support. It means everything to me. And my best friend, Catherine, she tunes into every episode.
Okay.
Every episode. And she's been a major support to me in my life, but also very much in this. So thank you, Kat. And Sasha, my boo.
Okay.
And everyone out there too. Really appreciate the fact that you take time out to watch us, listen, comment. Everything means the most. When I see something, I'm like,
I know, we get so excited.
I get very excited that, you're even checking for us and that you are supportive and you want to hear what we have to say, even when you don't agree. I appreciate it all. So thank you.
And I want to we also want to appreciate the man behind the scenes over there, Shar, at the Lit Creative, because, in our moment of wanting to do this, it was like right on time because he had the space to provide. He's like, listen, I got the space, I got the equipment. All y'all got to do is just show up. And so we showed up, and so we did. So for anybody out there that's looking for a creative space to do your podcast or even other events, make sure you come check out the Lit Creative.
Or even pictures too, because I definitely saw that little background, little drop screen that's out there with the multiple
I need some
things.
professional pictures.
And he's great with the photography. Shar actually did my very first solo photo shoot. And I was so nervous. I had never done that. I actually hadn't had a photo shoot ever before until I worked at Lucky You. That was the first time I had one as an adult. Because when you're young, you take them little pictures at school every year. And after you get grown, you don't do that no more. Yeah. And that was my first time having a photo shoot. But it was my first time having a solo photo shoot. And Shar made me feel very comfortable, just really helped bring a little bit out of me because I was very, very shy. And he was great with me and a great photographer. So check him out for photos, for events, for even if you have a desire in your heart to start your podcast. Absolutely. Don't just sit on that couch. Get it together and hit up the Lit Creative. Everything that we need has been taken care of and more. So check him out.
Check him out. So without further ado, make sure you tune in, subscribe, follow, share, all of that.
All of that.
Brunch Beauty Life Podcast on all platforms. Yes. And make sure you tune in and catch us for season 3.
And holler at a player nicely when you see us in the street.
Talk to me nicely.
And we look forward to many more to come.
Absolutely. Until next time, season 3, on and popping.
We not finished season 2. We on that season 3.
Season 3. Peace.
Bye.